Thanks for joining me. Hey, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. If you have the book, make sure that you're following it. I don't know why it's a chore to get people to work for their own benefit. All right. I don't think that what I'm telling you guys is a huge secret. I mean, there's a huge book, but I mean, like everyone knows that hard work equals big gains. All right. But the amount of inspiration that it takes to get kids to work hard, it is crazy. That's why every kid's not a straight A student. That's why every kid's not like a amazing basketball player or whatever it may be, because the kids that are inspired, they're gonna win every single time. At whatever they're inspired about, whether it be like English class, science class. If you try, chances are you're gonna be pretty good. And I think that's what makes sports so cool, because unlike life, it's not it's more of a meritocracy. A meritocracy is, as you work harder, you get more rewards. And in life, it's not like that. Take, let's say, the richest person on earth, and then take a poor person who works at like 5 in the morning to like 9 at night. Has like 3 jobs. That person's like barely getting by. Their job is like to like work construction all day and like carry stuff. And then the rich guy's job is to sign some papers. All right, now I know he earned his way there. I'm not like dogging that guy. I know he creates jobs and all this other stuff, but and he also had like education. Great. All right, but this guy's working harder. All right, when it comes down to sports, if you take it from an early age, that's the key part. If you start from an early age, it usually boils down to who worked the hardest. All right, now once you get into high school, once you get into college, even maybe the pros, those guys aren't catching LeBron. They're not catching Steph Curry. All right. The only people allowed to really catch Steph Curry are like 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders. Once you're a 4th grader, it's like, nah, you're not going to be the greatest shooter in the world. Maybe, I don't know. But it'll take more and more and more work. All right, let's say that, what's up? Who's this? Finley Chastain, what up? Let's say that you're trying to catch the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. All right, and you want to start off in 1st grade. I think that the amount of work that you have to do isn't going to be astronomical. It's going to be a lot, but probably as much as defined in our program. Honestly, you just did every single thing that we told you to. Sure. All right. But once you get into 7th grade, okay, no, you're not catching Michael Jordan. But if you did, what would it take? An enormous amount of, probably 10 hours a day. All right. So you need to start as early as you can. And there is no earlier time until they invent a time machine to start than right now. So if you're out there and you want to work, start that process immediately. Start that process ASAP, because, or else why are you doing this? All right. Our quote of the day: repetition is essential to mastery. I just worked out JJ Griffin, our coach, this morning, and it just takes reps upon reps upon reps upon reps to get certain things right. But once you get them right, that's when you can apply them in the games. So it's the people that like reps upon reps upon reps upon reps, which aren't that many types of people. A lot of type of people, they like to have unique workouts every single second of every single day, or else they get bored. Or when we have our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders in practice, they're like, are we still doing this? And it's like, do you understand it yet? The higher capacity that you have for repeating yourself, for withstanding the monotony, the better that you're going to be able to do at a sport like basketball. I don't know about other sports, but I know that basketball, you're going to have to do this between the leg, behind the back move 1,000 times. So you might as well just get it out of the way. And you want to keep as many things as you can on autopilot. You want as many aspects of your game to just be automatically there, where you don't have to think about the move as you're doing it, because the game is so complex in other ways. All right, everyone says you need a high IQ, you need a high IQ, you need a high IQ. A high IQ doesn't mean jack squat if you can't get from A to B to C to D. All right. If you can't actually make the move to get to where you see with your enormous IQ, oh, if I just drove to the middle right now, if you're not quick enough to get there or good enough to get there, you're going to fail. So that's why we focus so much on skill. And I mean, we do high IQ stuff like Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? But nah, it's about like how good you are before you put that high IQ stuff together. Everyone says high IQ, high IQ, high IQ. Sure, that's amazing. But if you can't shoot the ball, you're going to suck. All right. So what's up, Teo Trujillo? Got Teo and Finley in the house. What's up, you two hard workers? Now, you guys I'm not talking about because you guys understand that repetition is essential to mastery. And again, it's do you want to master it? And I think so many kids, they kind of just don't. And we have a workout today. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. We have a workout today that is high on my list. Post, catch, quick, finish. All right. Now, you can shoot a layup like this. You can shoot a layup like this. All right. But there's a problem here. There's like a little paradox where if you're, well, first of all, everyone wants to shoot the ball like that. And we're going to be at the basket, turning, and then going up for a layup. If you shoot the ball like this, it's going to go too hard. You're going to have to like go in slowly, which is going to slow you down. So if you want to turn fast and shoot this shot, you're probably going to have to shoot it like that unless you're a little kid. If a little kid shot the ball like this, like little Gabby Rickman in California or like Queen here in Colorado, you're not going to get the ball high enough. But the problem is this. We have a first grade girl, Queen. She can't throw the ball up there. She can barely throw it up regular. Okay, I understand why she wouldn't want to practice the post catch quick finish. That makes sense. But then we have, let's go with Jethro. All right, I think he's a fifth grader. All right, he can throw the ball up like this, but he can't shoot it like this. So should he not be practicing this move? Cool, you can make an argument for that. How about Max Godfrey, seventh grader? He wants to shoot like this. Can he do it like this? Not exactly, because he would miss it. All right, but then we have a ninth grader, Owen Adler. He's 6'4". He shoots like this. So at some point in time, I have to ask you guys, when do you want to start working on this drill? And I understand that my incessant behavior, my insistence of the first graders trying it might seem very, very silly to you when they have zero chance to be able to do it. But okay, how about you name the dime? You name when. Because for those four individuals that I just named, they haven't wanted to start it yet. And I was like, and if I asked Owen, do you want to start it right now? He might be like, I'll try it, but I'm going to miss. So when do you learn this essential tool that most D1 college players know how to do? All right, when do you want to do it? You want to say fourth grade is the time? Well, no, I don't think that fourth grade cat cares about that. All right, what up, Weston? So when do you guys want to do this? And whenever you do, it's going to suck. You're going to miss the shot for like a month or two. All right, unless you're that first grader, you're going to miss the shot for like 6 months. All right, but whenever you decide to do this, you're going to miss the shot. So when do you have the time to miss that shot? I say get it out of the way early. All right, take the 6 months to just do it in first grade. All right, who cares? Maybe third grade, or you just keep going, because who cares? I'll lower the basket eventually if we get lowered hoops. But yeah, that's probably the best time. But for you, when would you like to shoot the correct shot? When would you like to do the correct thing? That's why I'm a huge proponent of lowering the rims, because kids just need to see it go in. I don't really care about it going in. I care about you learning the right way so that you can make it second nature. So by the time that you are in high school, you don't have to even think about it. Now you get to focus on your IQ, because everything else just comes second nature, because the strength that you're using in ninth grade to throw the ball up there on this move is very, very minimal. The strength that you're using in first grade was like a tremendous amount of strength. But it gets easier and easier, but players aren't willing to even try it because they don't want to fail right now. They're willing to just keep putting it off until tomorrow. But then after a while, you're stuck with 200 drills that you've never mastered. All right. So understand this stuff, and when we do this stuff, just try to do it. Okay. Again, I know it's hard to push kids. Oh, you know what? See it like this. All right, it's not me pushing you to be better. It's me saying, okay, this stuff is reserved for really, really good players. Should I let you do it? Should I give you the opportunity to try, or do I just say that you suck? Nah, I'm gonna give them a chance to try. Screw it. Everyone else behind me who knows basketball is like, nah, don't give those guys a chance. They suck. No, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna cry. They're gonna quit. And I'm like, shut up. Give them a chance. So if we give you guys this chance, take the opportunity to do it correctly. We have 3-on-2, 2-on-1 for open gym today. All right, 2-on-2 lateral, which is just a pick and roll. All right, then 5-on-5 cutthroat. Then we also have star passing drill that I hate, but kids suck at it, so we got to do it. Post catch, quick finish, what I just finished talking about. 3-on-3 defensive positioning, breakdown, press break, reverse, repeat. Make sure that if you're on a press break, that the other guard gets behind them. 49 seconds down by 3 with free throws. Bigs versus guards. We do bigs versus guards so that the bigs have a chance to dribble the ball and the guards have a chance to be tough. All right. Right now, Noah hates to post people up, hates to rebound. Those are the things that little people can't do. So they're going to assume that you can't do those things, but they're things that you can accomplish if you try hard. You're going to have to try harder than everyone else, but I'm going to give you guys a chance to do that right now. All right. Let me show you guys. You know what? I might come back to this stuff to show you guys some of it if we have some time later. But for right now, I'm just going to move on. Who's doing their homework? Anyone posting? All right, again, if you want to post homework, you go to our website and you click on homework. Lo and behold, homework, and then you click on the playlist title to be able to post, and then you just post your videos on YouTube and just tag them in our playlist. Okay, make sure that you guys post the homework. Again, it's to hold you accountable. It's to inspire others. It's to put together a portfolio so that you have all your workouts on it. Because again, I've never seen this. All right, we're gonna try to hype up Noah's page and try to put together all of his workouts. And I'm gonna see if my trick works, because he's one of the few guys that actually puts the homework on there. But he doesn't do it every single time. I wish he did. We're going to also try it with Blake Bastani. In the spring, I'm going to put together, or since he's already putting it together, I'll send out the link to every single coach in America, even the D1 coaches. And we're going to see if anyone bites on a really, really hard-working kid. All right? And my thoughts are this. In college, a head coach in college, his job is always on the line. All right? So he wants to recruit the best players, and they try to recruit the best players. However, just like draft picks in the NBA, once they get there, there's no telling how hard that they're going to work. And I know that the NBA is amazing. It's awesome. You get so much money, right? You get to do so many different things in your life, and it's hard to like focus when you're an NBA player, right? You're already at the top. Who cares? All right, I got to tell you a secret, and don't take this one to the bank too much, but it's a well-known secret. College, no matter where you end up in life, probably, unless you're like a billionaire, maybe, college is the best time in life. There is no more fun time in college. There's no more temptation than college. Okay, you will be asked to drink, to dance, to, I don't know, like jump off buildings into swimming pools, dude. Like, you'll be asked to do so many crazy things. If you can focus in college, you're a unique human being. So with that said, I think that more people relax during college than they do the NBA. And of course, you're probably going, well, in the NBA, they're paying you millions of dollars not to. Money does not matter. All right, people are who they are, and the coaches can't trust these kids. If they knew for a fact that you were a hard worker, you know who they trust? They trust themselves. All a coach really wants, myself included, they want their strategy tried out. That's why I'm pushing you guys to do this homework. They just want to see their strategy played out. And they want to see if the hours that they're asking you to put in the gym, hours that they're asking you to put in afterwards, will work. So there's players that just don't want to do that, and they get on teams especially girls basketball too. They get on teams where no one tries hard, and it's like you have two players really like listening to you, and they're probably like the worst two players. You're like, really? Okay, it's like the best one player and the worst two players, and then everyone else is just not doing anything. You're like, man, dude, I'm gonna lose not even trying my stuff, and I feel like that a lot of times. Again, my stuff would be like all the stuff on our page. So if you happen to make our team, after I get all this stuff put together, which is going to be forever, whenever it happens, you'll be on this team right here. So join the team, our team list, and instead of being on one of these 16 teams, you will be promoted, and you can get on one of our city teams. But if you get to be on that, you'll be on the Limitless Hoops team. This will be the team of like the best of the best of the best, where if you want to get out, I'll pull one of these guys up immediately. And once you're on that team, we ask everybody to do certain things. So like every single team has their own like list of things that they do. So they all have like their community page, their emoji, whatever. The monthly activity is like a potluck. It's all cute, right? They also have like the halftime game, a team challenge, which is like the workout card, and their personality type, right? But if you are on like the main team, like right here, it's not so cutesy anymore. This is more serious, all right? Your monthly activity is doing the workout card at 6 a.m. once a month. 6 a.m., same exact time. So everyone does it the same exact time. You can go to the same place or post from your own place. And then the team challenge is the NBA road. Right? And we're going to ask just these guys to do this stuff because I just need a team that's going to be able to do this stuff. That's the main reason that I make these people feel special. And maybe if you don't do it, you're off that team. All right? We're going to take like nothing for granted. So you get to put in how good that you want to be, and you get to see your trajectory. But you also get to do this stuff. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, and it's going to be every single day. Now, while this is like wild, this is like the most of the most of the most, right below it, we have like the bare essentials. You're going to be doing this stuff. You're going to post the Monday, Wednesday, Friday 5 minutes of drill. You're going to go do the Tuesday, Thursday workout card. You're going to do the books daily challenge. You're going to do the monthly homework every single day. If you don't, for any day that you don't, you're going to run with one Nastro up to 5 at the end of the month. You're also going to post a movie review. So we're going to do like everything. This is the bare minimum, and this is the bare maximum. All right. And everyone's going to be doing a version of this if you're on that particular team, because I want the standards to be extremely high. So get yourself thinking that way. Try to be that way. All right. And we'll see what kind of magic that we can do if we do it the coach's way. I don't know. It'll just be really neat. All right. Let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question today is, when the Rockets lost to the Warriors in the 2018 Western Conference Finals, what was their three-point shooting percentage? You can just tell me the makes and misses if you want. Makes and misses, three-point shooting percentage during their tremendously bad game. All right, so they were supposed to win. Were they up 3-1 or 3-2? I don't know. But the Warriors came back, and man, they had like this enormous lead, and they just started missing every single shot. And the last game, they shot a tremendously bad percentage. So if you can tell me how many shots that they shot, how many shots that they made, or whatever, how many shots that they made, how many shots that they shot, or just the percentage, that would be awesome. And then you win the days. But yes, that was crazy, and it's a clear reminder that you shouldn't just chuck up threes. They were doing that all season long, and people were like, that's not gonna last, not gonna last, not gonna last. Then one game, it just fell apart, and it was like the biggest game ever. And some people label that team the best team to never win a championship. They had Chris Paul on it, they had James Harden in their primes, and it was crazy. So if you know the answer, put it in by the end of the show. All right, moving on to our, let's go to the Did You Know? Did you know? Did you know? Now, this isn't the Did You Know. What is that? 36.2? I gotta check it out. Is it 36.2? I should have just kept it up on the thing, my bad. All right, 2008. the Rockets, Warriors, and then the bad game. Let's see what they shot. Never forget this game. Never forget. They missed 27 straight threes. That's crazy. All right, here it goes. All right, so, oh wait, I guess I can't show you guys this. Let's see this. Okay, so I'm looking at it. I forgot to even check the percentage. I didn't even do the math. All right, how did you do the math? What did you shoot with? Or what did they shoot? I can't believe I don't even have it up. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna do the math in a second, but what did they shoot? What did they shoot, Teo? Like, how many shots, how many makes? But yeah, okay, so anyway, back to it. We're gonna go with the did you know? Did you know that Kawhi Leonard is hurt again? I mean, they might as well just reuse the same exact articles from the past. It's crazy. Kawhi Leonard is hurt again for the whole season. What is it? Out indefinitely. Amid a knee. The dude, that's crazy. Is the way that his body was built? Did he get too strong? What's going on? That's crazy. I checked. I got season percentage. Yeah, season percentage isn't good. Anyways, yes. Did you guys know that he got hurt yet again? But with that said, check out the highlights for the day. It is Lonzo Ball is back. He was hurt for more than 2 years, and he's back playing basketball again. I do believe he loves basketball, because who would try to rehab and come back through all of that? And you can say he loves money too, but I think that he has enough money. All right, Lonzo Ball made a comeback. Hasn't played in over 1,000 games or 1,000 days, something like that. So it was like more than 2 years, almost 3 years. That's crazy. Yeah. So congrats to Lonzo Ball. Hopefully he lasts more than a month, more than the whole year. Can he last? What's the over under in that? Conspiracy theory time. This trade is starting to make more and more sense. All right, the trade that moved Cat to New York. The reason why they made this trade is I was like, how could you make a trade that makes both teams worse? That's impossible. All right, the New York Knicks got worse because they let go Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. Cat is not tough enough to play in New York. Cat was in a perfect position playing in Minnesota. Minnesota was, heck, they were contenders last year, and they're gonna give up one of their best players, who they finally got him to fit and fed him to work, and they're gonna get Julius Randle, who they do not need. He might help them out on defense a little bit, I guess. Dante might do okay, but it's not the same impact as Cat for that team. Apparently, they said that the second apron is what they were scared of, and they needed to lower the amount of money that they were spending. So this is a purely money-motivated thing that they give up the chance to win a championship. Just a rumor, a conspiracy, or is it real? I don't know. But it's knowing the NBA, it's probably real. If you know that you can't win, I don't know what to do. All right, moving on again. A social thing. Have you guys ever noticed that Shaq is freaking everywhere? All right, and I have this thought. If Shaq just showed up in your classroom randomly, I think it would go like this, where people see Shaq and they're just like, hey, Shaq. It's not like amazing to see him. It's not like, oh my God, let's take a picture with. It's just like, of course Shaq is here. If Shaq were in your classroom, I don't think he would disrupt the whole day. I think the teacher would see him, the kids would turn and go, oh crap, Shaq is here. And then they would like be like, okay, what is the homework assignment? I guess Shaq's doing like a TV thing or something because he's just here. Whenever Shaq gets out in public, he likes to put on his shades and tries to act like he's incognito and wants to judge it to see the first person to recognize him. He's a very, very lovable character. Let's watch him.
They recognize me. It's time to put on my disguise.
I don't know if that guy recognized him, but he moved. He recognized he's about to get run over.
Okay? No shisha inside.
You have room for us out there?
They're making a space, but they need 2-3 minutes and only outside.
So what would you do if you met Shaq? Would you freak out or would it just be like, hi? I've met him twice, maybe 3 times. And it was like, oh, I remember shaking his hand when I was like 11. Give him a pound dab in Las Vegas. Oh no, I've only met him twice. 8 for 41 sounds about right. That is it right there. I don't think that was the percentage of that tailgate. But yeah, so how would you react if you met Shaq? 8 for 41, that one sounds about right. All right, let me just check it out. I still can't believe that I didn't even like type it in. I typed it in, but then I closed it. All right, let's see what it was. All right, meltdown, 8 for 41. That sounds really, really right. Let's see, drop 41. I don't even know why I can't even find it right now. That was a joke. It was a joke, blah, 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 blah. I literally can't find this thing. But that sounds about right. All right, they shot 15.9%. That would be 8 for 41. 8 goes into that many times. No, it's a little higher than that, right? Oh my Lord. You know, I might just give it to both of you guys. I'll figure it out. One of you guys wins. I'm pretty sure that was something close to that. But man, do you agree with like shooting a whole bunch of shots like that for like like all season long, just depending on the three? I would say no. I think that you need to mix it up all the time so that you keep the other team on their heels, and so that you can, if you have a bad game like that, you have a backup. It's like depending on your low post, or like LeBron trying to depend on your drives all the time. If you depend on your drives all the time, well, what happened to them against the Suns in the playoffs a few years ago? They just like collapsed in on LeBron, and they wouldn't let him drive, and they had no shooters to shoot. If you don't have a 3-tier game, your game is very limited. Now, I know that the game has changed because of Steph Curry and stuff, but if you don't have Steph Curry on your team, then you probably need not do all that, okay? So, I don't know. Anyway, last thing is the story of the day. Watch it. Strive to be the best player on your team, and then love being the best on your team without petitioning better players to join, and without switching to a team that has better players. Every team has a best player, and you should relish the opportunity to have that responsibility. You just guessed? Well, I'll give whoever was the closest, I'll give the point to after this. I'll look it up when I'm not on the air. I found it so easily before. I thought that I could find it again, but no, it's hard now. But yes, whoever was closest, I'll give the point to. All right, so one of you guys got it right. I'm sure. All right, but yes, if you are the best player on the team, you should want to be the best player on the team. I'm talking to LeBron out there, all right? And then you shouldn't just strive to be like, let me pick up some more players. Let me keep picking up some more players, because yes, it is comfortable. It is comfortable to be that player. But I mean, Steph Curry did the same thing with Kevin Durant. He just like he took millions of dollars less to get Kevin Durant on his team. All right, and I think for the pros, it's okay because they're absolutely going for money. All right, then it would be 16.3%. I'll look it up. I'll give someone the point. We'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. But yeah, you have to want to be the best player on your team. That's the goal, right? So once you're the best player on your team, you carry the weight, and that's what's going to get you better. So if you're not in the pros, it's not about money yet. you need to improve, further and further improve. So that's why you want to be the best and stay the best and then carry everyone else, because that's just the way that it is. Don't forget that the quote of the day today is, don't just make up trivia questions and without the answer being relevant, John. But yes, I'll figure out who's the winner later. But repetition is essential to mastery. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys are still posting that work, still getting better and improving every single day, because the goal is the NBA, our WNBA, and we're going for it. We might as well, right? All right, I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Peace out.